everyone. So it has been windy. It's windy for day 2, and I thought, why not get on here and share my natural windy day protocol? Because pre-using this protocol, the wind would wreck us. Everything from our eyes to our ears to our nose, our throat, our lungs, everything. And it had been a challenge for years for us. And then about 6 years ago, I figured out this protocol. I've been using it ever since on myself and my family, and we've been a million times healthier. And the cool thing about it is it's super easy, and you don't have to increase the amount over time or anything like that. It's just literally the same thing, and you use it whenever you need it. And it's super affordable and it's effective. So let's jump right in. These are 3 essential oils, and you're gonna be like, I had no idea. This is so easy. So the first one is lemon essential oil. So lemon is really good for all things cleansing. And we think of a windy day, what is getting stirred up? Dust, pollen, all sorts of stuff, right? It's getting thrown up in the air, and then we're breathing it in, and then our body is going to have a response to all of those particles that we're breathing in. And often we don't like that response, right? It could be anything from our nose being maybe itchy or runny, our eyes being watery. Some of us get occasional headaches from it, or even chest and respiratory issues, right? So lemon is really good for going in and helping cleanse anything that's in there that's not productive for us. It's not serving us. And it's also really good for boosting our immune system. So lemon is going to be the first oil. And then the second oil is going to be peppermint. So peppermint is great for all things respiratory support. So think of feeling maybe uncomfortable in your breathing. Maybe it's a little bit more difficult, or up in your sinus nasal area, you need some opening there. Then peppermint is going to be your superhero. It's great for opening up all things nasal respiratory support so that you can breathe clearly. And then it's also great for any type of occasional headaches that you might get from the wind. You can just put it topically right here on your temples, and just be careful not to get it in your eyes. The third of the trio is going to be kind of what I think is the powerhouse of the trio, and this is lavender. So lavender, if you didn't know, go Google it. It's a natural antihistamine. So if you're breathing in stuff that's being stirred up in the wind, your body's having a negative response to it, lavender is going to help calm your body down, your system down, so that you can stay healthy even when life is crazy outside. So that is it is the trio. So it's lemon, let's try that again. Lemon, lavender, and peppermint. And you can use these a few different ways. So when we started 6 years ago, my kids were 5 and 7, and they would put it on the bottoms of their feet. I whipped up, I don't know if I have one here. I don't. But you can get an empty roller ball and do 10 drops of each, the rest fractionated coconut oil, and just roll it on their feet every day to help them, either all year long if it's something they struggle with, or maybe it's just seasonally. Whatever it might be, you can apply it to the bottoms of their feet. You don't have to put it in a roller ball. You could literally just put a drop or 2 of each on the bottom of the feet, but you're going to want to use all 3 together because they're kind of like best friends and they support each other. And when you only use 1 or 2, you may not get the same benefits. You can also add them to some water. So if you don't mind the taste, I actually like it. You can put a drop of 2 in water. You want to make sure it's glass or stainless steel, and just take a drink. Like I mentioned, we use it on the regular preventatively. So every morning we're using it. Previous years, as we were building up immune systems when it was windy, we maybe take it twice a day or apply it twice a day. But we have, over the last few years, really built up our immune system, and it's not as crazy as it used to be. But if you are in that category where the wind just really wrecks your body, then you may want to do it twice a day until you build up that immune system. You can also put it in a diffuser. It's great in a diffuser. Same thing, 2 drops of lemon, lavender, peppermint in a diffuser. Breathe it in all day and you're gonna be good to go. I wanted to throw in a couple bonuses because who doesn't love bonus tips, right? So the first is breathe. And it does exactly that. It helps you with your respiratory. It's called the respiratory blend. So you can add this topically to your chest as needed. You can also diffuse it in the diffuser. In my house, we diffuse Breathe Nightly as we're sleeping with lavender. So these are struggles we had for years pre-doTERRA as we started using essential oils and figuring out ways that we could better support our body. I realized right away that lavender was super important. So breathing it in every night while we were sleeping really kept our airways open, our immune system boosted, and just overall healthier. So that is a great addition if you or someone in your family needs it. Let's talk about sinus issues. So we're going into fall and winter. Sometimes our sinuses can act up, get uncomfortable. One of my favorite things to add to that trio is tea tree oil. So tea tree is very cleansing on the body. It's great to support all sinus issues. So you could dilute it and put it topically over your nasal, over your sinuses. You can also put it on the bottom of your feet, or maybe if you're adding your oils to water, you can put a drop of tea tree in there. And then last, this is one of my favorite oils for so many reasons. One, I love tree oils. I'm attracted to tree oils. They're very grounding for me. And Christmas is my favorite time. So all of the fir oils are my favorite. And when I say fir, I mean F-I-R, like Christmas trees. And Siberian fir smells like Christmas, but you guys, it is fantastic for all things respiratory. So I love to diffuse this all winter, fall long because it smells amazing. I pair it a lot with wild orange. It smells good. And it's also great with Balance essential oil. But you can also put it topically if you feel like you need extra support with breathing. It's great to add with Breathe, and you can also put it on the bottoms of the feet, but it smells so good. And you're gonna want it in case something comes up this season and you want to address it naturally. Siberian fir is gonna be a great oil for that. So that is our Windy Day protocol. I hope it was helpful for you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment, send me a message. If this was helpful for you, let me know. I'm always thinking, what should I share? What is helpful for people? So any type of feedback is very much appreciated. But I hope you all stay super healthy this windy day and going into fall and winter season.